everyone, and welcome back to Disney's Star Wars continuity. Episode 5, Captain Phasma. Now you would think that there's not much to say about a character that's got a total screen time of approximately 4 minutes, and that's across this entire trilogy. But I think this character demonstrates just how bad they are at creating new characters and telling stories in a galaxy far, far away. In The Force Awakens, Captain Phasma is another character we're introduced to very early on. She is the one in command of the First Order's troops.
On my command. Fire!
But I must admit, she's not very good at her job. When she notices that FN2187 has a problem, she doesn't take him or give him an escort to reconditioning. She just tells him to turn himself in. Just think about that. If you had a trooper that looked like this, would you really let him roam around the ship by himself? And do you really think he's going to turn himself into reconditioning? And we all know what he ends up doing from here.
Got a boyfriend? Cute boyfriend?
The second minute of screen time Captain Phasma has is near the end of this movie. She gets captured by Han, Chewie, and Finn really fucking easily. And just because they asked her nicely,
Lower the shields.
You're making a big mistake.
Do it.
she shuts down the shields. Doesn't seem like she's too committed to this First Order. Wouldn't she give her life before shutting down the shields? But okay, she's got a blaster held to her head. So she does it. And we're led to believe that she gets thrown in a trash compactor.
What do we do with her?
Is there a garbage chute? Trash compactor?
Yeah, there is.
Now, I want to point out, the first toy line to come out with Captain Phasma in it was released in September 2015, 3 months before the movie was released. Also, the Captain Phasma novel was released in September 2017, 3 months before The Last Jedi was released. I think they thought this character was going to be bigger than it was. One more thing before we have a look at The Last Jedi. Before this movie came out, Kathleen Kennedy told us this.
To what he does, he also writes as beautifully as he directs, which is quite incredible. And he writes amazingly fierce and independent women.
Let's see how he did with this female character. Now first, the fact that Captain Phasma is even in this movie is beyond me. I personally thought that she died at the end of the last movie. How did she escape the trash compactor and Starkiller Base before it exploded? Well, guess what? Somehow she fucking survives the destruction of Starkiller Base, just like how Palpatine survived the destruction of the Death Star. Maybe it's a clone. And she gets another total 2 minutes of screen time, just so that she can fight Finn and die again, for real this time.
You are always scum.
Rebel scum.
Good job, Rian Johnson, you fucking moron. There's not much more to say about Captain Phasma in this movie. She's been brought into this movie to literally be killed again. After 2 minutes of screen time. My biggest question has nothing to do with the character or her story. My question is, why cast Gwendolyn Christie for the role? 4 fucking minutes. And about just as many lines.
Sir, the villagers. On my command. Fire! FN2187. Submit your blaster for inspection.
Yes, Captain.
And who gave you permission to remove that helmet?
I'm sorry, Captain.
Report to my division at once. You're a bug in the system.
Let's go, Phasma.
You are always scum.
Rebel scum.
Literally anyone could have played this role. I'd like to hear what you guys think about this character. How did you feel about Captain after The Force Awakens? Did you think she was dead? And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
You were always scum.
Let's go, Chrome Dome.